Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, guys. So, hope you guys can hear me. Let me just double check this to make sure. All right, that's just double checking that you guys can hear me. All right, so hi. Hi, Norma. Hi, Connie. Hi, guys. Hi, Angela. Hi, Angel. Hi, everybody. All right. Let me scroll up. All right, let me go down. All right. So we kind of want to know what is going on with your person, of course, and you. But instead of seeing what the normal status is, what the status quo is, I kind of want to just see what's going on with them in their spiritual journey. How much have they progressed? Are they progressing or are they not? What's going on with your person in regards to that? And we'll see what's going on with you too. Also in your spiritual progression. And then we'll dive in and see what's going on with the outcome for your guys' union and how that looks. So let's see what's going to happen with you and your divine partner. Let's get some information from your divine partner. Your divine partner is stepping up with a King of Cups energy and a Page of Cups. So your person is really standing out as far as being in a loving, emotional kind of mood. But more than that, spiritually, your person is really in touch with spirit. We've got a lot of strong Cancerian and Scorpio energy here. Why not Pisces as well? So your person is really taking a big leap forward as far as their spiritual growth. God, I didn't expect to see a King of Cups for them. They're very in tune with their emotions, but they're also getting signs from the universe. Little things like memories, visits that come up to them in their dreams, desires to get to know spirit more. They look up at the stars more. They search deeper into their intuition for more feelings. They've really been in that. They've been more sensitive, more nurturing, and more caring. Let's see what's going on with you in your spiritual journey. What's going on with you in yours, in your spiritual journey? Let's see what's going on. Okay, well, I got the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands for you. You're stepping up quite a bit. You're taking a lot of action. You're moving forward very, very, very quickly at a very fast pace, learning and growing and just being more spiritual. You're meditating more probably. You're speaking to spirit more. You're probably purchasing or buying more spiritual items to help you in your home. You're taking action and inspiring yourself. So inspiring yourself to buy, I don't know, chakra items or self-help books, tarot cards, things of that nature. I think you might be interested in diving in a little bit more of the manifestation bit of this. With the King of Wands, they're extremely spiritual as well, a lot like the King of Cups, but the King of Wands literally takes actions on their spirituality. This is in the form of magic, prayers, yoga, physical things. They literally take action. So you are just really stepping up physically with your spiritual life. You might be taking on a new practice, whatever that is, whatever religious spiritual journey that is for yourself. We all have different ones. We all can practice magic or yoga or any other thing, using your psychic abilities to start a channel, possibly, even a small business, whatever it is. Between you guys, you have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. You're both feeling like your dreams are starting to come true. You're feeling like your manifestations are actually working. Like whatever you think about, you bring about. You're starting to see results. Or at least you will be seeing results soon. Tell me more about your person's journey. Tell me a little bit more about your person's journey. We have all court cards. Court cards. Maybe someone's going to court. Gonna happen. I do see your partner is holding back emotionally, but wanting to send you a message of love. And I see that you're a little bit guarded and a little bit protective over your life and over your kids. But ultimately, I see you guys coming together again. So bringing in the bottom line energy for you guys, we have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, brokenhearted. It's a very painful situation. You guys may both be experiencing a lot of pain. Maybe some difficulty breathing is also what I'm hearing, some hardship breathing. Then we have the Hierophant. This is commitment. It's a belief system. A lot of you guys may feel like your commitment was separated. There was certainly a breakup and a separation between you and your person. You feel left out in the cold. You feel abandoned, disregarded. Not very important here. Both of you may feel like that. A lot of childhood issues are, you know, still lurking on the surface. The next card we have is Death. So at least this is coming to an ending. The old heartbreak from the broken up relationship, from being left out in the cold, abandoned, disregarded, or just betrayed in general. And Death says, yeah, we're done with that. We're done with those feelings. We're done with that part of our lives. And the next card you have is the Star. This is a hope and a brand new beginning. A divine blessing. A very deep, deep, deep healing and a guidance out of the dark. You know, you can only see the stars in the dark. So you had to go through some darkness to find your hope, to find your happy, to find where you really want to be. And I think that's what you guys are both realizing, that after all you guys have been through, you really want to be together, at least in some spiritual level. You do want to have peace, harmony. I think both of you don't want to hurt each other anymore. I think you both are desiring to heal each other and get over the past. I think that's a very important part for both of you. It's a struggle though. We have Three of Pentacles. You guys are both making progress. You are accelerating in your business, in your career. You're making money faster. You're doing more of what you love. You're certainly seeing results for all your hard work, would be the right word. And you and your person are going to be collaborating and working together in some future. Overall, I really just see a huge ending. An ending of the past, an ending of the drama, an ending of the bullshit. You guys are really just, it looks finished with the heartbreak and the abandonment. You're ready to move on with your life. You don't want to be stuck hovering over these emotions forever. You're ready to get over it. You just kind of want closure. Let me fix these cards. You kind of just want to release that part of your life and begin anew. Have a whole new life without bringing that forward. Let's get some details here onto this broken heart. Give me some details for this broken heart. Seems like it's been almost 5 years for a lot of you guys. Almost 5 years of growing, still suffering, and then just very tired. Okay, sorry about that. I was getting a phone call. Okay. So clarify this Three of Swords. Let's see what the pain was. The pain could very well have involved a Leo. We have Strength. The pain is something you took like a champ. You didn't falter. You didn't crumble and die. You didn't become extremely depressed. You didn't lose yourself. You stood strong. You dealt with it as best as you could, which was very, very good. The way you handled your being betrayed, even cheated on, lied to, disrespected, and abandoned, you definitely handled it with poise, like royalty. Okay? Yeah, that's a good word. Embrace the pain. You basically embraced it, and you actually braced yourself down also. You like got prepared and you got strong and you got ready to take the hit. It's almost like you were prepared. I'm not saying you knew what was coming at you, but I think you'd been through it a couple times before with other people or other situations. So when this came at you again, you knew how to handle your pain better than you ever had before. Then you have bad influence around the wrong people, unhealthy relationship, engaging in unhealthy habits, and a bad influence. All right? So there was third parties, there was other people, there was people that were gossiping, there was very bad friends or influences surrounding you at this time or surrounding the one you loved at this time, giving terrible advice. Terrible, terrible, terrible advice. And I really just think you got sick of putting up with people like that. You couldn't imagine giving people that kind of advice, and you're just shocked that the person you loved was actually listening to such bad people. And I'm not saying everyone's bad, there's like bad people, I mean, but people that are toxic is what I mean. Toxic people. People that have no clue about relationships, no clue about honesty or integrity or dignity, no clue about anything. The people that you were dealing with were toxic, and your person was getting advice from them to put the little cherry on the cake. So you were prepared, you handled it well, you kind of alienated yourself from these people. More than you being kicked out, I see you just kind of walking away from everybody, not wanting to tolerate their shit anymore. Tell me about this commitment that you had. Tell me about this commitment. We have clinging, not letting go, attachment. So there was a codependency somewhere in your relationship. Whether you tackled it by now or you haven't, it was involved. The next card is contract. Desiring commitment to marriage and eloping. You wanted that marriage. Desiring is the key word that sticks out to me. You really wanted this person to marry you and commit to you and give you what you deserved, what you thought you deserved. So that is just a big deal for you. You were really hoping they would come through and be loyal and be honest and propose, or at least stay committed at the very least. We have synchronicity, which I really like that one, and that one does talk about seeing synchronistic numbers, angel numbers. I think you started seeing 1111 probably first, and then you started seeing the others later on. So as far as your relationship goes, you didn't want to let go of it. You wanted to hang on so tight for that ring, for that marriage. You felt that it was a very spiritual relationship because of the number synchronicities, but overall it exhausted you. This relationship just took you out and hung you out to dry. I mean, it just, wow, you didn't know what to do with yourself. You're just like, oh, Steph, this relationship, it got the better of me. It exhausted me. I did every kind of magic you could think of, every kind of prayer, every kind of clearing, purging, every kind of ritual. I just did it all. I tried so hard, Steph, if you would know everything I did, you would be exhausted just listening to me. Okay? And that's how you feel. You're like, I'm just so tired, Steph. Not just physically, but just emotionally, mentally worn out. This person took the life out of me, Steph. There was even talk about a tattoo, or you got a tattoo of this person on you. But I do think that that did come up in your relationship, and it was something else you might have desired. Maybe you desired this person to get a tattoo of you on them, or you wanted to get a tattoo of them on you, or maybe you guys wanted matching ones, but it is something that you considered. And that was a big step for you. And I don't think you did that for anybody else. It was special with this person. And so that was a big deal for you, and you know, to actually plan it and consider it was great. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy for your guys' relationship though was third party. Oh, no wonder you're exhausted. You didn't just have to deal with you and this person, you were dealing with them and other people, whether they were friends, bad influences of all kinds, or karmic partners. And you're just like, Steph, Jesus, if you would only know the secrets, the hidden secrets about other people that I didn't even know about. And you know, guys, some people, there's third parties and they're not even aware. You know, because people don't go publicizing these things on social media. Sometimes they have a third party that's a secret. Sometimes they have a third party that you don't even know about. I've done readings for people where they said, there's no third party stuff. It's just me and this person. And then I see a third party and I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on, but I see a third party here. I saw it, and I did some readings with people long years ago. And I'm like, I still see a third party. And they would say, there's no third party stuff. It's just us. And, you know, a year later, I find out that, you know, they get caught up. Their person gets caught up in some way. And all of a sudden, the person I'm reading for realizes, shit, Steph, I just found out there's this other woman or there's this other man. And it came out of nowhere, you know? And Lenoska, people were shocked. A lot of readings like that. And they're like, Steph, I had no idea. I had no idea that there was somebody else. I just, all these readings you were doing was crazy. I thought, oh, there's no third party. I don't know why you keep picking up on that. But there was. And remember, sometimes a third party can be a mother-in-law, could be a mother, could be a very toxic friend living with them, could be a roommate, could be a brother or sister, you know, someone that is, you know, close to them. And you would never know that those people are betraying you. You would never know that those people that are smiling in your face, their family members say they love you or whatever, and then they're mean behind your back. They're bad influence. They're actually telling them the opposite than doing the right thing by you. And so that's really what I see happening here in your guys' relationship is there's other people involved however way it comes. And however which way it comes, it surprises you nonetheless. And it's mostly because you just didn't know. Or you trusted these people, you believed in them, you had faith in them. You had faith. You believed with all your heart and soul, and that's what this is. It's like, Steph, my whole heart and soul was invested into this person. I gave it everything. I trusted them. I never thought they would hurt me like this. I am completely brokenhearted, stabbed in my heart. I can't believe it. It still hurts you, but you took it like a champ with strength. You figured it out. You found out whatever the secrets were. You found it out. You discovered it. It came to your attention in some way, somehow. And you just took it like a champ, right? And then you went over here to your Five of Pentacles, which is you took the loss. You took the loss of the relationship is what it was. And you found yourself deep in prayer, deep in spirituality, just so deep. And I shuffled again and look what pops out. Third party, we already read that. Okay. And then we also got ego, fear, negative thoughts, feeling stuck and alone. Yeah, your ego got a little bit, hi Karen. Yeah, that's right, Karen. And sure, you know, your ego got the best of you because you knew you didn't deserve that. Okay. And then here we have studying. School, studying new things, expansion, knowledge on a topic, and interests in books. So you learned a lot. You took a lot from the situation. Be glad you didn't just get in a situation that taught you nothing. And believe me, I've had people that didn't learn a damn thing from one of those heartbreaking moments. All they learned was to be angry and bitter and never move on. And you did not do that. You actually learned. You studied hard about how to meditate, how to purge, how to clear, how to detoxify your life and detoxify your body from those kinds of energies that were basically sucking the life right out of you. Okay, so I'm done with those. Let's get a little bit more information about death. And I'll be using the Light Seekers Tarot. Let's get some information about death. Mariah? Let's see. I was going to have her bring me a drink, but I don't think she can hear me. They're watching Wally. Okay. So let's learn about death. Well, bottom of the deck, we have the Devil, which could be the devil in your life, which I think it is. I think it's a partner. I think it's a masculine partner. It could be a female, but it's someone that has the control. It's the partner that controlled you. It's the partner that you felt stuck to. It's the partner that you were suffering from that hurt you like that. And this person tempted you. This person was good looking. This person was charming. This person wanted to tell you all the sweet things so they could get something out of you. And I think you're done giving to this kind of person, this kind of energy. A pretty face, male or female, a pretty face, a charming tone, potential for whatever relationship you thought. You're done. You're not giving that anymore. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, yeah, I'm pretty much, the death is definitely telling me I am 100% done investing in this relationship. This is definitely someone who wants closure and somebody who wants to be done with this toxic person from their past who definitely had a third party cheating kind of situation, and you guys are ready for the closure. No more. I do see closure happening with death. And overall, you're just done giving to this devil energy. So why would we worry about that any further? It's over with. You're healing. You've come a long way. You've learned a lot. You would not be as spiritual as you are today had you not gone through this experience. Again, all this experience is supporting your guys' spiritual growth. They are spiritual now and into their emotions and feelings and intuition. Your person is getting into their feminine energy. You are taking action on what you've learned. Everything that you've suffered through has brought you to a place where you have control over your emotions and control over magic and I am affirmations and the law of attraction and all of those different things. You have finally really stepped into the place of power, a very masculine energy. So let's see what's going on with this Star card, this new beginning, this deep healing for you. What is this new beginning and healing? Moving on up, Jefferson style. That's right, Carol. That's right. I feel like we can breathe. I feel like we are having closure with these people. We are having closure with those third-party energies. We're having closure with that ex, having closure with that part of your life. The deep healing has already taken place. And now it's a time for the blessings. Yeah. Yes, Running Bear. Yay. Thank God. So let's learn about this Star card. What is this beautiful new beginning and blessing coming your way? Okay. We have Five of Cups and Queen of Wands. This is taking your power back. She literally took her power back. She's like, yeah, I was Five of Cups. I was ruined. I was denied. I was rejected. I felt unhealed. But I'm the Queen of Wands now. Look at you guys. There could be two fire signs in your future here, but you got the King of Wands and you have the Queen of Wands right there for you. So I do think that you are in your power. And I do feel like you're not ever going to have to suffer like that again. The Queen of Wands is like, look at all the candles around her. And then she's got a little fire in her hand. Like she finally learned how to manipulate fire. She finally learned how to manifest fire from nothing, from her hands. And she's got her hands up in the air like as in celebration of victory. She's like, woohoo, I won. I learned how to do it. I learned how to do it. And she's so happy. So, this Five of Cups was a very sad period of time, but she's using her foot and she's dumping out the water into like a well. And she's like, yeah, this ground was thirsty anyways. I'm going to go ahead and give back to the universe what it took from me. I'm going to go ahead and just dump out my little sadness, my water, onto this dry, cracked foundation, which clearly needs it. And I'm going to move on. I'm just going to feed my soul. I'm going to learn from this, and I'm going to give others advice from this experience, and I'm going to grow, and I'm going to be better. I do have another cup behind me. Really happy about that. What?
I caught me this wizard.
I'm so glad you found it.
Yeah, I wrote it.
So guys, good news. Kind of good news. My deck of the pink roses is going to be sent here in about 2 weeks. Well, actually probably 3 weeks. Yeah, it's probably going to be more 3 weeks because the 14 days is business days. So anyways, 3 weeks. My rose oracles are going to be here, and I will send them off to you guys in about 3 weeks. So that's really exciting. Get ready, get excited. Those are for those of you that ordered the pink oracle. I've been waiting to ship out your regular tarot until that was ready, so I didn't have to pay double shipping. So I'm really happy about that. So I wanted to give you good news on that. That's coming in. And my other oracle I ordered last night. I didn't get enough copies to order a box. I only had, I think, like 3 orders of my new oracles. So I don't have quite enough people yet to order a 25-box shipment. But the good news is that it's coming in for me. I ordered 1 for myself, and it's on the way. It's beautiful. I did order the boxes for your shipping for my new oracle. They're very big boxes. They're about as big as this. They're bigger than this. The oracle card will be a little bit bigger than this. So if you guys are familiar with these cards, my oracle will be bigger, just a little bigger. There's no border. I couldn't get the border on. The stupid company wouldn't. The measurements, it's a long story. It wouldn't work. It was major tech problems. I couldn't get the border into the picture, even though they said it was a certain dimension. When I did the picture in Photoshop and stuff and tried to put it in there, it wouldn't fit. So whatever, I had to take off the borders. But it looks beautiful. It's glossy, it's big, it's just like these cards. So if you guys have ordered Colette Baron Reed's cards, it's the same gloss. You see how shiny that is? So it's the same kind of gloss, same kind of size. But instead of a box like this, which I really would have loved, they were charging me like $15 a box. They didn't even have nice ones like this. So they would have charged me a lot of money, and they couldn't even provide me the book. Like I wanted to have a little book. They couldn't even do that. So I have to do it all separate in different things. So for my first 50 of my oracle, it comes in a really nice plastic box. I got all the chakra colors. So based on my meditative energy for you, I'm going to definitely see what chakra is needed for you, for your oracle. And then I'm going to stick in, of course, a gemstone with your order. And I'm even thinking about getting rocks from the Rocky Mountains, wherever we took the pictures at, so you can connect with that energy from the picture for your oracles, which would probably be better. But I am going to have different color boxes with the logo for my company and the sticker on top, which will basically tell you the title of the cards, who made them, and what they are, and etc., and how many cards there's in the box and stuff. So it's a really nice big plastic box. It's very good. You guys would like it. It's a lot better than cardboard. It's a lot better. So you'll like it. I think you'll like it. Anyways, well, maybe it's not better because they look so nice. These boxes, they look so nice. But I just don't have that capability at this time, damn it. But I'm still providing you a very nice box with it. And I am making a booklet. So anyways, let's move on. So, you're finally giving back. You're finally healed from the pain. Let's get some more information. Sorry you guys have to hear toys in the background. I hope that's not too annoying. Let me know if that's too annoying. Okay. Whoops. Clarifying these energies, I have the Star card and the Two of Cups. So we have the Star. On the Star, we have been getting the Star a lot lately, which is Aquarius energy, but it's also luck, healing, and divine blessings. I do think that you're basically saying, Steph, I've been waiting for a long time for this relationship. I want this relationship. I still want this relationship. Even after all this, I just want love. I definitely want closure, Steph, with this, this bad person in my life, this person that took advantage of me, this person that cheated me and betrayed me like that. I definitely want closure with that person. But Steph, I still want love. I still want my Two of Cups. I still want my soulmate. I still want my spiritual partner and my lover. And I'm still making a wish. I'm still promoting that vision, however it comes in. But you're a lot less picky now. You don't have someone specific. I think there was a time where you did have this specific person in mind. Now you just want closure with that person. You want to let it rest. You want to heal yourself. You want to rest, recuperate your mind, body, soul from this love. And you want to welcome love, period. Whichever way it comes, whatever form it comes in, you just want love to be a part of your future. You want love to be there with you. So your desire is definitely going to happen. I was going to read you a little bit. Yeah, hi, Gypsy. You are going to get your wish fulfillment. You are going to have a relationship. And it looks like you might even start one very quickly, very soon. But the Five of Cups is about grieving. It's about delusion and disappointment, betrayal and bitterness, wallowing in self-pity. And it can signify a broken heart. Well, I'm glad that that was definitely something that you're done with, you're past with. The illusion is lifting you, and you may suddenly find yourself in the middle of reality. And this is a painful place to be. The result of finding out someone else's deception is crushing. You will need to find the seeds of forgiveness in order to avoid a colossal broken heart. Release yourself from any guilt around the situation. When we realize that the future we were working toward is no longer an option, it's easy to focus on the loss and allow our energy to be stagnant and spiral down into self-pity. Don't allow your life force to drain away with the things you once loved. Allow your tender heart to navigate toward the courage and magic of having faith in your future, which you are. That's why you have 2 Star cards. If you are having a hard time letting go, unhook your heart from your fragmented dream and give yourself permission to envision a brighter future. Dismantle your grief, reclaim your happiness, and consciously step back onto a path filled with hope. Remember, your tender heart helps you navigate towards a brighter future. And I think that was what I was reading was the Five of Cups in the Light Seers Tarot. And a lot of us can find ourselves wallowing in self-pity. Just sad, torn apart, really depressed about what we lost. We have to unhook our heart from that fragmented dream. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen the way we thought. We've learned that. We've moved on, and we are hoping for a brighter, better future where love is going to be a part of it. And you are going to have a beautiful relationship. It's just this time that person doesn't have a name, doesn't have a face. Right now, that person is just a spiritual being that you're calling into your life. Who is this spiritual being? How does this person in the future feel about you? Who is this new person or this person that returns? How do they feel about you at this time? What has changed? What is your relationship dynamic going to look like? A brighter future awaits. And you guys have my bruises and permanent scars will not defeat me. I am a person of power and strength, and I have a tremendous will to fight beyond any barrier that stands in my way. There's that strength again for you guys. Basically, 5 of Cups again. Those scars and those heartaches are not going to defeat you. You will overcome them. And the way your person feels about you, this new person in the future, they see you as a wounded warrior, someone that was hurt, someone that did have a hard time and struggled. And they want to heal you from that. Let's see. They do want to heal you from it. Oh, it got dark out there all of a sudden. We have your intensity frightens me and allures me at the same time. So you're completely changed. You're no longer weak. You're very strong. And you're coming in like the Leo. You're coming in like the King of Wands. You're finally seeing that you had a part to play. And you're not going to participate in the madness. You're stronger than that. Yes, you're a little bit harder of a person to deal with. Who wouldn't be? You just went through a massive heartache. So now that you're coming into a relationship with a true love, possibly an Aquarius, possibly a Leo or a Cancerian. No. Please stop that. I said please. I said please stop that. Jesus. Let's go ahead and see what else is going on. Give me some advice about this future relationship. This future relationship is a fork in the road. Torn between your mind and your heart. 2 different choices. It's a wish fulfillment, but you do have a choice. You don't have to take it, right? There's options. There's other lives out there for you to go have. You don't have to have this one. So let's see what this has to say. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your own obligations to make a necessary choice. The Oracle's message says every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road, and the road you are on is asking you to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing the left or by choosing the right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn out by others that have come before you? This is your choice, yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is important to take this crossroad. Take heart as... Can you put something on the TV?
Yeah.
Thank you. And can you please bring me a Capri Sun?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you gonna order that pizza yet?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, just give me the Capri Sun, please. Oh, I'm so thirsty and my back hurts. Lord Jesus. Okay. Take heart that no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. You've reached a moment of truth on an evolution of your relationships. Which person will you choose to open up to the possibility of love? Or remain isolated is also another choice. To go deeper and commit to a mutual passion.
Tonight I'm going to sleep.
Okay, thank you. Can you take this to the kitchen? Tea?
Yeah.
Thank you. Can you just put something on the TV? In case you forgot. I love you. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I was so thirsty. Okay. Oh, hi, Danny. I'll tell him you guys said hi. So, anyways, this is the time to take responsibility for your truest desire. Be really honest with yourself about what you want and what you're willing to give or do. Then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. Remember that. Because if you move in either direction, know that it will be based on truth and authenticity, and it's for you. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intense, genuine connection. I like that. The intense, genuine connection. All these roads lead you to a lesson that you must learn for your relationship. And regardless of the decision you make, it will put you on your right path to the best, truest experience for your heart. You've come as far as you can go. What I see happening for you over the next 2 months, 2 months exactly, there's going to be a choice. Whatever you've been working on for the past 5 months or 5 years, 5 is the key number here today, is going to be prosperous. It's gonna come into fruition. So if you've been working with the numbers of 5s, if you've been working on something for 5 months, if you've been building something for 5 years, it's going to be exploding into fruition over the next 2 months. Whatever you've been waiting for, working on, and pursuing, it will be yours. But it will be a choice, because they're going to give you an offer. They are going to give you an offer of love. This would be a true soulmate. This would be a destined partner. This would be a wise person to work with. This is a blessing on many levels, an emotional blessing, a financial blessing, a spiritual blessing, a healing blessing. Remember, each path is different for everyone, and no choice is a wrong choice because it's going to take you where you need to go. But I really just see that it's in 5s. And I really do feel like a lot of you have been suffering with someone for 5 years, and you've been wanting this to be fixed. It's going to be fixed in about 2 months. And if you've been really struggling for 5 months on a project or work or some kind of a career, it's finally going to be good in about 2 months. You're going to pick up and be on track. And you're really going to be prosperous, and you're going to have divine wish fulfillment. If you've been trying to get over somebody for 5 months, let's just say 5 months, you're finally going to get over them, and in about 2 months you're going to be meeting somebody new. Okay? Someone new. Those are for people that are looking for closure, because I do see closure is happening for those that are wanting it, those that are desiring it, and mostly it's because you're putting closure to a very toxic person. Okay? Let's learn a little bit more about this star card. Tell me about this wish fulfillment. Your dreams coming true. Tell me about this. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. I just pulled this out yesterday. I just pulled it out yesterday, and it was sticking out like this in my cards. Okay? And I put it on the bottom and grab it, and it's this card from yesterday. I mean, I don't even have to read it. Loyal heart. And you won't believe it, but look at the bottom. Blessed. Blessed and loyal heart. I think that's what I had yesterday as well. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I think it was. But these 2 cards are together, number 22 and the number 35. It's synchronistic. It's serendipitous. Wow, I said loyal as you were texting it. Oh my gosh, that is creepy. Yeah, look. Loyal heart. Wow, I just said pure heart too. Oh my gosh, Running Bear, that is a message for you, Running Bear. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is so cool. See how that works out for some people? It's just confirmation. But more than anything, your wish fulfillment is a relationship with somebody loyal. Okay? Loyal. And that is that star card. That's what that means. You're going to really start stepping up in taking care of your body and stepping up in spirituality. I do see somebody building a very creative altar. Shh. A very creative altar for your tarot cards or for your prayers, your rituals, your gemstones, your affirmations, your candles, and your incense. That's enough. So I do see somebody stepping up with me. Let's learn about your altar. Your altar is going to definitely look at that 3 of Swords again. That's so sad. Your altar is going to have something on it for healing. I think it's going to be candles for healing or gemstones for healing. It's going to promote emotional healing. You definitely are going to be having this on this altar that you're going to be creating. Either it's going to be on your desk or it's going to be on an actual altar somewhere in a room. You're going to be promoting heart healing, which is rose quartz, malachite, green aventurine, there's another one and I can't think. Whatever. That's going to promote the heart healing. And so I really see that you guys are stepping up for your heart. And you might even have something, you might be putting something in the shape of a heart on your desk or on your altar. I said stop.
No!
Oh my God. Anyways, so you're going to have this thing, which I feel could be like a heart gemstone or a heart basket or a heart figure. Something that is in the shape of a heart. That's all I'm saying. Okay? The next one is the 2 of Pentacles. And in this one, she's being gossiped about by 2 other women. They're like nuns or they're nurses, or they're making fun of her because she's not like them. Maybe she has a dark past. Okay? And so a lot of this is also confidence, and it's about expelling people from your life and making people shush and not talk to you. This is going to be for the witches out there that do watch my channel, and I know there is a lot that do, and you're going to be doing some kind of a spell in which you want people to keep your name out of their mouth, and you do not want them to talk about you, and you do not want to be brought up in gossip. So I do see some kind of a magical ritual or spell that you're going to have on your desk where you're going to promote them to shut their mouth and not speak your name. And those are for those witches out there, okay? But for everyone else, you know, that's not on that level, okay? Not on that mind frame, you're really just promoting emotional healing because there's been a lot of bad talk about you, and maybe your solar plexus chakra has been damaged. So you might see a lot of yellow and gold to promote your solar plexus chakra. The next cards you have for your altar would be the Page of Chalices. So angels, you might have some cherubs, some angels, all kinds of different angels that promote love. You're going to also have a water element on your desk, and I love you too when you're quieter especially. So you're going to have a water element, maybe a little fountain, maybe a candle with water, maybe just watery looking stones, emotional stones. I do see you having something like that also on your altar. And if this isn't your altar, it's your desk, or it can be, you know, your dresser or something like that. Okay, but these are going to be the main focus. A glass of water? Well, there you go. The next one is the 3 of Pentacles. Work. You're going to be having some work on your altar. A lot of this is magic work, spell work, crystal grid work. This is something where you've come together with the elements. You've come together with the universe to promote something on your deck. I don't know why I said deck. Desk is what I meant to say. Desk. Okay. Maybe someone's working on a deck. I don't know. Oh, I need a drink. Anyways, you're definitely going to be working with other people, and there is going to be the element of 3. Whether it's 3 sections on your desk, like 1, 2, 3, 3 sets of a specific kind of candle. Maybe it is the waxing, the waning, and the full moon, feminine statues. And that's a very strong possibility. Or just a picture or some kind of a meaning of the moons. But it is in threes. It's divine feminine energy. You're also going to have something much like Venus on your desk, something Venusian, maybe a goddess of some kind, a little statue, something that represents Venus, something very feminine, and also flowers, especially orchids, is what I'm feeling. Somebody might be putting an orchid on their desk. I know it's a weird flower, not everybody has it, but that's what I'm seeing, and orchids are represented by divine feminine energy. So you could be having something in essence of an orchid on your desk somewhere. But I do see that you're stepping up with your spiritual work. This is really going to take a good turn for you. I think you are attracting prosperity. I also feel like somebody could be getting a fish tank. Now, if you're into feng shui and you want to get a fish tank, you do want to go in the energies of 4 and 6 and 9. Or no, I'm sorry, 3, 6, and 9 fish in your tank. 3, 6, and 9 for abundance and prosperity. Okay, and so somebody could be also having that on their desk. Just goldfish, is perfect. But there could be someone that maybe isn't doing that in the numbers. They just want a beta. I do see someone that possibly has a beta, a very rainbow, colorful beta fish on their desk. That would be very pretty. And maybe it gives you some peace and it helps you with your meditation. But I do see that that's coming in your future, again, within 2 months, actually for a month for your spiritual growth. 1 cup, 1 month within your spiritual growth, you're going to be seeing this on your desk. But yeah, a lot of that beautiful heart symbolism is going to be on your desk also. It's just going to represent love. You're going to have some kind of decor in that arena. I also feel like somebody has a photo of the one that they love in a gold frame. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody with a very gold frame, and their loved one is in that picture. That's a very magical picture, is what I'm hearing. And I do feel that in that picture holds power. There's a connection. There's some kind of power that it holds. It pulls you in, and it also, every time you look at it, they're thinking of you. They could feel you looking at them as if it was a real person. So whatever that is, there's some kind of magical powers associated with that picture. And I think maybe you accidentally or intentionally consecrated that item and put energy into that item and brought it to life in some sense. And it's very active, it's charged, and it does have energy in it. So that is definitely working. That's what I see happening with your spiritual energy. Usually I just see specific spell work for a lot of you guys, and right now it's very spell work. I could be dealing with a Gemini here, a Virgo, but a lot of water energy. I just feel like there's some kind of a water ritual. It involves water for whatever reason. It could be under your bed, it could be on your desk, it could be somewhere else, but it involves water. I know that, and it's working. Let's go ahead and dive into what's going on with your person spiritually. You've also been seeing them in dreams a lot more frequently than you have before. And I don't know if you're aware of that, but you've been having a lot of dreams, and they've been present. They've been present. Let's see what they're dealing with this spiritually. Huh. Bottom of the deck, I have the 7 of Swords. Secretly and spiritually. I have 9 of Swords. Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. Sleepless nights. That brings me to one spell that I know of very well. I don't know why I'm thinking of spells. Maybe a witch is watching me. A cigarette spell. Yep. Where you tell them they can't sleep, they can't eat, they can't drink, they can't do anything until they reach out to you. until there's communication. It's a very heavy spell. And I do see if someone had done that, it worked. They have not been able to think, sleep, eat, drink, hardly do anything without stressing and worrying about reaching out to you. They've been wanting to reach out to you. They've been thinking about reaching out to you, but they haven't. They're quite the stubborn person. The next one is Initiate of Wands. Initiate of Wands. This is a King of Wands energy. Yep. So here we are again, more King of Wands. This is you. This is you stepping in to this person's life. This is you, King of Wands, stepping in with your power. Like I told you, there are some people that are not playing. They're not playing. They do have powers, magical powers. What do you think that wand is for? It's not just a phallus, okay? That's typical tarot stuff. This is deep, esoteric. All right? Somebody has esoteric, deep hidden knowledge, wisdom, powers, like a Leo king. And feminine or masculine, like male or female, doesn't matter. This person has powers and is stepping in to this person's dreams and into their thoughts. You've invaded their thoughts and you've invaded their dreams due to some kind of magical work, which I think is why the church is alienating you here. The church is like, she's a witch, she's a witch. You know, people don't think kindly onto what you're doing, but look what this person put you through. Look what this person did to you. And I don't think you're asking for suffering, but what I think you're asking for is justice. I think you're asking for some kind of repentance or some kind of closure, maybe even some kind of a remorse, but you're asking for this person to be aware of what they did. So I don't think what you're doing is dark. Certainly I don't see anyone trying to cause anyone death, illness, harm, or any other kind of suffering. I don't think you want this person to suffer, but I think you want this person to communicate and at least give you closure or apologize. And this person is 100% receiving those messages, receiving those spell work that you're sending off. Bottom of the deck is the Fool, Aries energy, and look at that. She looks like she's doing some kind of magic for sure. But you want it. You want it bad. And some people are just calling them in and saying, call me, text me, reach out to me, see me. I need closure or I need communication, one or the other. And your power is making this happen. Is this person going to reach out? Because he's fighting it. This King of Cups, Page of Cups. I mean, gosh, he's being called to give you a message of love, whether that's a phone call or a text or in person. He's being called to have some kind of a heart and communicate. You know, at that page, communicate your feelings. Tell me what you feel. I think the closure you need is, what did you feel for me? Did you feel anything for me? Did you feel anything for me? And that's what it's all about. I think you want to know. A lot of you just want closure because you want to know if it was even real, how they really felt. Or you want them to admit how they feel for you so they can come back to you. Start communication and work on this again. King of Cups, what are you going to do? Somebody's around an awful lot of trees as well. Trees, trees, trees. Like, I don't know where these trees are. A lot of trees. So I don't think, I mean, if this person's in the city, they're near a park. There's not a lot of trees in a city. But if this person's like in a mountainous city or just a green city, I just see so many trees. A lot of beautiful trees. They're speaking to me here through this tarot. I just feel it. There's just a lot of trees. And they're even urging this person to reach out, to have some kind of communication. It's kind of weird how the trees are talking to this person. They're talking. They're giving messages. So let's see what's going on with your King of Cups. Yes, that's spell work. The King of Cups does want a new beginning, is hoping for something new. Another 7, 7 of Wands. I see assistance. I see this person coming out of resistance and helping, collaborating, coming to work with you, to work on this, to study what happened. Another 7, look at that, 7, 7, 7. 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 7 of Chalices. This person is being guided divinely. Oh my God, and we have 277 people watching and 77 likes. Tell me that's not a synchronicity. You tell me. 777, 7777. You tell me that's not a synchronicity, guys. It's a sign. Yep, that means the angels are here. The Spirit is trying to help this person to reach out to you. There is dream astral travel. There is deep spiritual connections. Believe me, there is. The next one is a 4 of Wands. Union energy, okay? This is marriage, commitment, contract. Your person is fantasizing about what it would be like to be married to you. That's the truth. The next one is the 3 of Wands. Waiting to see what's going to happen. Working on it, certainly. Making choices that are going to lead this person down that path. The next one is... This is like a Page of Pentacles. Or an Ace of Pentacles. It's the Elemental of Pentacles. And he's like a cute little leprechaun. Isn't he cute? And so he's bringing forth a small beginning, but a very physical, literal, you can see it beginning. There's a new beginning here being materialized between you and this person. It's actually in the works. It's actually happening. And then I have Judgment. And this woman is meditating on a past life, a couple past lives, one of which she lost someone she loved by being hung. The person she loved was hung, and another one where she was burned at the stake as a witch. And she is remembering those past lives. So this is just a sign with a Judgment card that you guys do have many past lives together. You and this King of Cups. There's some kind of karma that has to be worked out for sure. Whether it's closure or whether it's reuniting. But it needs to be dealt with, and I do feel like you guys are going to have what you want. I'm going to give you 2 outcomes today. I'm going to give you an outcome for the person that wants closure. You just want to be done with this person, but you would like to share your thoughts and your feelings first. You would like to clear the air. You would like to share how you feel, and you would love them to share how they feel. So you guys can walk away in peace and forgive and move on. You really need that. You want that. I don't know if you're going to get it, but it looks like you are, but I'll do an outcome for you there. And then I'm going to do an outcome for someone that does not want closure, that wants union. Somebody that wants this union, because remember, it's a fork in the road. You get 2 choices, right? You don't have to choose. Everyone's different. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen to the person that wants closure. I'm going to pull several cards. I hope you guys don't mind. Wow, it's already been an hour. I've been trying so hard to do less lengthy videos, but it's so hard for me, guys. It really is. But maybe I shouldn't do so much gabbing about stuff, you know? I'm sorry if I do. But anyways, so what's going to happen to the person that wants closure? What does that person's future look like? Okay, what does this person's future look like? Okay, I got that. And one more. Okay, what's going to happen to the person that wants union? The person that wants a reconciliation, and that's that person's wish. That person's wish. Who's complaining? I'm not the... Oh, yeah, well, thank you, but there's a lot of complainers. Yeah, there is. I just don't publicize all their comments because that's rude. But yeah, there's plenty. But I hang out with you guys. I know you guys, you're here. You guys are the good soul fam. You guys are the ones that tune in all the time. Thank you. So anyways, what's going to happen for you? You want to be with this person? Let's see what happens. Bottom of the deck for both of you, the person that wants closure and the person that wants union, you just don't know how you feel anymore. You're kind of in limbo, right? You're like, I don't know, Steph. I'm kind of in a moment of an I don't know funk. Not the bad word, but funk, like funky. You're just feeling funky right now. You just don't know what to feel. You're trying to search your feelings. You're seeking out those feelings so you can get answers. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about the person that wants closure. Okay. And tell me about the person that wants a union. Woo. Okay. So clearly that's for you. Bottom of the deck for both of you guys. I may not be your usual type or your expectation, but I promise you, no other feminine was made to love you the way I love you. Stop looking at me through your physical eyes. Look at me through the eyes of your soul. That's beautiful. Those are for people that are like, don't look at my age. Don't look at the age. Don't look at the age differences. Don't look at my body after how many kids. Don't look at my hands for how hard I work. Don't look at me for the physical beauty I have or lack thereof. Look at me through your spiritual eyes. I am your soul partner. It's the underall energy for you guys. Actually, let me get just a couple more. Tell me about the person that wants closure. The person that wants closure. Tell me about the person that... Let's see. Tell me about the person that wants union. The person that wants union. The person... Whoops. Darn it. Okay, that one it is. Bottom of the deck on this one is the Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior. Wounded, but not giving up. Hurt, but not done. It's been a long way, but you're almost there. So close. It's so far. All right. Give me for the one that wants closure. Give me a message for the one that wants closure. Give me an outcome. Okay, give me an outcome for the one that wants union. Give me an outcome for the one that wants union. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Book of Secrets. There's a lot you don't know. There's a lot more than meets the eye. Don't fret because you don't see everything. There's a book of secrets. Dive into your esoteric knowledge. See the power you have inside of you and embrace it. There's nothing wrong with being a powerful high priestess. There's nothing wrong with dabbling into the magic of the universe. There's nothing wrong with calling on divine power and using it to the best of your ability. Dive into those esoteric secret teachings. Okay. And we'll get the outcome. What is the outcome for the person that wants closure? What is the outcome for the person that wants closure, please? Give me the outcome for the person that wants closure. Darn it. Oh. Give me the outcome for the person that wants union. Whoops. Okay, bottom of the deck, Thinker. Think outside of the box for both of you. Think, ponder, figure things out. Ideas are coming to you so fast. And let's see, it's pretty much all of them. Lastly,
hey Mom, which one could we buy? Little Caesars or Louis Pizza?
Little Caesars is cheaper. but I wish they delivered, dang it. I'm too tired to go over there.
So
I guess
delivery from little
for
Louis
Louise.
pizza.
Yeah, nothing expensive. Just get 2 cheese sticks. One for your sister and your brother and you.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let's see. I'm still recovering over being sick. So I'm just tired. I just don't feel like doing dinner tonight. I just feel worn out. I don't know if you guys feel worn out. I feel drained. I feel worn out. I haven't even done a lot. It's just, I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what's going on with closure. What is an outcome card for the person that wants closure? Give me an outcome card for the person that wants closure. Give me an outcome oracle, please, for the person that wants union. Whoop. Okay, got 2 there. So I got to be fair and give this one 2. Give me 1 more for the person that wants closure. Okay. All right, bottom of the deck. Oh my God, you won't believe it, but it's actually choices. And we started out with the fork in the road. Isn't that crazy? It's all a choice. What I like about this picture is it's raining, it's pouring, it's flooding, and instead of having ugly, sad faces, they're laughing and making the most of it, floating on little baskets, just laughing at I don't know what, but they chose to be happy instead of upset in a bad situation. Life is a series of choices, but that's what I saw when I made this card. All right, so now we can get into it. What do you guys want first? The outcome of union or the outcome of closure? Which one do you guys want first? All right. Oh, someone had a nice message. Until I saw these readings talking about infidelity, so now I'm upset. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like it either, hun. I've been on both sides. I've been on the side where I was part of a third-party situation, and I've been on the side where I was the wife and cheated on, and that was not fun. I've been on both sides. 2 terrible stories. Okay, so you guys want the union outcome. OG Queen, markers, Kelly J. Okay. Well, that means they saved the best for last, right, guys? So closure gets last. Okay. The first 2 cards out for union couples is I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. I like that. You just want to be real. You want them to be real and you want to be real. And the next one is I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Interesting. So we'll see what else is going to come of it, but it sounds like it's not an immediate union for those that want union. It may not be immediate, but there will be communication and authenticity. Okay, so I like that. I like that you're opening up a real conversation. One of your heart, one of your mind, and one of your soul. There's a real sharing here. And there might be a little bit more work before union, but I do see that you guys are communicating. So let's go ahead and see this. You also got, I see our future in your eyes. You see the future because you have a vision, right? Which those of you that want union have what in common? Manifestation power. Whether you have a vision board or just a vision in your third eye, in your mind's eye, you have a vision of what your future looks like with this person. So you're going to build it, you're going to create it no matter what. You see it and it will be yours. You will it and it will be yours, and that's how you feel. The next card you have is the 7 of Pentacles. And he planted a seed, it's taken root, and it's growing. Slowly but surely, but it's growing. So I see that your guys' relationship is definitely coming to fruition. It may be a little bit more, it may require a little bit more patience, but it's happening. And the good thing is you physically get to see it. You get to talk to them, you get to hug them, you get to hold them, you get to see them, you get to spend time with them. It may not be everything you want immediately, but you are cultivating this relationship. You're planting those seeds for the future, and you're building it, and you're creating it, and it's happening. So literal manifestations. The next card you have is the Four of Swords, rest. Maybe that's what makes more sense now. I just need to do something else right now. Please try to understand. What I see is you guys need a little bit more rest. Maybe you feel worn out. You feel a little tired. I feel exhausted right now, guys. And it's not because I'm sleepy, but more physically and emotionally and spiritually drained. That's how I feel. And I think that's how you might be feeling. And maybe in the near future, you might be feeling this way. So when you guys start talking, you're happy to take it slow, because you really just want to rest and rejuvenate and heal. Not just because of pain and, you know, emotional heartache. Yes, that's part of it. But most of it is just your body. Your mind needs a rest. Your spiritual self needs a rest. And you just want that peace before you dive back. Excuse me. You just want peace before you dive back into a relationship. Hi, Dawn, Harvey. That's exactly how you feel? Yay, I'm so glad. So yeah, and I agree with people that are going into union. I think we would love to communicate and see them, but are we ready to jump into a 10 of Pentacles situation? Probably not immediately. Maybe in a few months, right? But maybe immediately, I think what would be more fulfilling is communication. The starting of mending those bonds, building those bridges together, and working on a friendship and a relationship and a kindness and a romance. Because to be honest, isn't that the fun part? Who enjoys falling in love more than being in a relationship? Raise your hand. Yep, I bet if I could see, there's a lot of hands, okay? Because falling in love is so much better than being in a relationship, because it's fun. You get to laugh, giggle, have fun, be excited, have butterflies, have romance. That's the best part. The relationship commitment can wait just a little bit, I think. We need some time to heal together and mend those bonds. And I was thinking of that movie with Brave in Disney. Mend the bonds. Anyways, that's what I'm laughing at. The next two cards with my little oracles are twins. The twins card and the life renewed. Well, there you go. For those of you guys that want union, you get to be bound with your twin flame. And you guys get another chance at life. You get a second chance. Carol, I love you too. I love you so much, Carol. So isn't that great? Look at that. Union, life renewed. Basically a love rejuvenated and healed. I love that. That's gorgeous, and that's what you guys are working on. That's a really good looking outcome for union people. The next cards you have as an oracle for the union people is the number 1, which is new beginnings, magician energy, which is also yang energy, which is also physical, creative energy, fire element. And you did get the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So a lot of you guys that want union are probably twin flames, okay? And you're diving into your masculine twins energy. You're taking your masculine's energy from them and using it for your own good, which is actually your other half. It's the other half of you. It's your masculine energy. And you are cultivating what you want. You are the magician. And so you are literally taking steps spiritually, emotionally, and physically to grab your union, like the Emperor and King of Wands mentality. And you're out there to go reach for it, to take the action to grab for it. So I love it. Okay, and I'll read that. Thank you, markers, for handling whatever needs to be handled. I appreciate that. I don't like that rudeness. Thank you so much. The next one, okay, so it says the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen and taking action. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward. and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come into fruition, and if you proceed really confidently, this card can actually signify a new life and a sure sign that obstacles that have been in your way before, you're finally overcoming them. True, there is no reason to hesitate, but you might just be careful to be sure about what you're manifesting, because it is going to happen. You are the shaper of your destiny now. Circumstances are supporting your love life, and it's because of the action you've taken on your part. It's okay to make the first move. It's okay to be that one that initiates. Trust that quickly you are going to get what you want based on where you're standing. In matters of the heart, there is movement towards your highest good. So go forth now with assurance and passion in the air. Now is the time to dance to the tune of love. And you, my dear, are taking the lead. Woohoo! I love it! So if you're going to be going into union, guess who initiates? You. Guess who takes the action first? You. It's because you're diving into your masculine energy. Or this could be the masculine. Also, this could be the masculine taking initiative. It could be. But really, it's a fire masculine energy, the yang, that makes the first move. And it's your destiny. Shape it how you want it to be. Can you use magic? Yes. Can you use prayer and affirmations? You betcha. Can you approach them first? Yeah. All of the above. That's what masculines do. They're the shaper of their destiny. And that's what you're going to be doing. That's the kind of energy that initiates union. It means the people that are going to be coming into union take action, and they are the leaders. A lot of fire signs here, of course, but they are the ones that lead the pack. They are the ones that lead the group. They are the ones that trudge forward through obstacles and make a way. So if you're not willing to make a way, then, that's not for you. But these are for the action takers, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what the people that are lovely, that want closure. They want to be done. They don't want to continue this path. They have a choice to make, and in that fork in the road, they are not going to choose union. They're going to choose walking away. They want something else, and that's okay. That's even healthy. Remember what this card said. Whatever path you choose is right for you. No guilt, no shame here. It's the best for you. So let's go ahead and see what this is. The two cards that come up for you are, how could you still love me after all I've done? The person that you're dealing with has a lot of guilt and a lot of shame. They've been hiding from you and running from you because they don't understand why you still love them. And what I am hearing is a lack of healthy boundaries. And this probably was a problem in the past by one of you or both of you, but there was a lack of healthy boundaries. And this person just can't understand how you would still have any feelings for them at all. They think you should hate them. But really, you don't hate them, do you? You forgive them. You forgive them, you love them, and you want to move on. And they just can't understand how nice you can be after all the shit that you guys have been through. So in this closure moment, they're like, wait a minute. So you're nice, you're forgiving, you still love me, but you don't want me? Whoa, I'm a little bit confused here. But that's how you feel because you've grown that much and you've impressed them. You're going to impress them that you've grown that much. The next card is, I miss you regardless of how things seem. So when you guys do have the talk for closure, they're going to say, I miss you. And I've always missed you. Even though it didn't look like that. Even though it didn't sound like that. I missed you. And I want you to know. So the person that wants closure, you. Your person just doesn't understand that you could be so nice. You could love them like that. They didn't appreciate you when you had them. And yes, they've missed you the entire time, but they didn't have the balls to tell you. They're cowards. And I think this is why you want that closure, because you don't want a coward. You want someone to speak their mind and speak their heart. Actually, I'm going to read these two first. Oh, well, the next cards you have is the Hierophant, came in reverse. No more commitment. You found your happiness, though, haven't you? You're happy, you're at peace, you found joy in spirituality, and you found joy in your own self. For the people that want closure, you just don't need anyone. You don't care about a relationship, you don't need a relationship, you don't want a relationship, you just want peace and happiness and harmony in your life, and that's okay. And so you're like, I'm going to go ahead and say no to commitment. I'm going to go ahead and say no to union because I don't really want it. You used to have a desire, but you just don't. Now you want to tell them you want to be friends. So for the people that have closure, you just like, I want closure on the relationship. I want closure on our whatever little commitment we had going on. But I love that person still, and that person still is a very divine soul for me, even a twin for me or a divine soulmate for me. And just because I want to end the relationship doesn't mean I don't love them. And it doesn't mean that I still don't want to be a friend there for them. So you still want to be a friend. You still want to be, you know, kind-hearted and open-hearted and nice, and you don't want any tension. You don't want any toxic energy. You just want to walk away as friends. You want to walk away with a clean slate. You want to go spend time with spirit. You want to be with your friends. You want to be single, and you just want to love life. You want to find things to celebrate. You want to spend time with family. You want to enjoy your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your grandparents, your parents, your nieces, your nephews, your besties. You just want to enjoy life. And so you're really hoping that this is what's going to happen for you. You're really hoping that in this closure, you can just walk away as friends and have peace. The next card is Secrets and Childhood. I think the reason for the people that want closure, the thing you could never overcome, the obstacle that just couldn't be defeated, was childhood secrets. There was just, your partner suffered so much and they just didn't tell you everything. They didn't genuinely open up to you and share a lot of their pain. Maybe they even blocked it, you know? And you just don't know. You're just never going to know how damaged your person really was in their childhood. It obviously damaged them for life. It damaged them in their relationships, and it damaged them in their job, and it just damaged them. And the truth be told, there's things you're never going to know about. Maybe they're too ashamed to tell you about. But there is childhood secrets that prevented you guys from being in a union, and it was just very hard for them to overcome. It's not to say that they can't overcome this in the future, because they can. But it means right now, for those of you that want closure, there needs to be a moment of happy. There needs to be some celebration for life, and stop looking back at the past. You know, in my new Oracle cards, I have a saying, and it says, looking back at the past is fine, but watch where you're going. You don't want to trip and fall. It's okay to look at the past. You know, the past has history, and it's vibrant, and it has good information, and it's important parts of your life. But don't trip where you're going because you're so stuck in the past. And this person has that issue, guys. This person is stuck in the past, and they just can't overcome this little hump. They might. But for right now, if you want closure, I think you are going to have some kind of a meeting over drinks with your person. You know, hey, can we go out to get some coffee, or can we go get a drink, a grown-up drink? You know, can we go get a smoothie? Whatever. You guys are going to go get something, and you're going to talk like friends, and you're going to have closure, and you're going to release your attachment to whatever marital commitment you once wanted. And you're going to be happy with the moment, happy with what you have, and you're going to be happy to be friends and not worry about union anymore. And the next card is Not For You. Aww. Well, and there it is. You know, sometimes things just aren't for you, and that's okay. And so really what's happening here is Spirit is closing a door, or you're closing a door. God's rejection is your protection, like a shield, shielding you from low vibes and toxicity. And really your fortune is hearing that this relationship isn't going to work out. It's not going to work out. It's not for you. We have to let this go. And let's get this little card here for the advice before I read that one, because I forgot this one. Okay. I pray you see our connection the way I do. Beautiful. And you're okay with it not being for you because you see the connection as valuable. You see that it had a place in your life. You see you were meant to have them as a friend, not a lover. You see you were meant to have them as maybe the father of your kids or the mother of your kids, but not your future. You see that they were meant to teach you these things and grow with them, but they weren't for you. And you see the relationship as still beautiful. You love it. You're grateful for it. You still love them. There's still a connection. And that, my friend, is defeating the karma. When you get closure, you put a closure on the karma. There's no more karma between you guys. You made peace. And you're okay with that. All right. And so let's go ahead and read this not for you card. Number 6. A clear knowing that something is being denied. Rejection is God's protection. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, that the result you seek always seems to elude you. And if this is you, and you don't really get to be in the game, and you feel like you're just watching from the sidelines, the appearance of this card is to indicate that you are not going to attain what it is you want right now. Indeed, your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled, but this is a time to radically accept what you can't change and that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much better, clearer idea of what is your highest good right now. And rejection is God's protection. It's something that is not working out to the best of your abilities. It still won't. And something much better is waiting, something that's going to make you truly happy, and it's on its way. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them. It is so obvious from the very beginning. But the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. And if you are the one who must reject the other, remember that you do so for the both of your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. You can strategize this all you like and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Keep in mind that no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. Then keep going. You will eventually succeed, and although perhaps not at this game, at this time, in this relationship, not at this time, but know that when your card comes, it will be for you. And know that when it's time to fold your cards, fold your cards. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There's nothing romantic about what is unavailable or who is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself. And nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving at you since the beginning of your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is a radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. And this is a sign that you have something so much better waiting as soon as you let go. So trust. And that is your reading, my loves. Isn't that beautiful? So, yeah, you have choices, guys. You have choices. You don't have to continue anything. Remember, whatever decision you make is best for you. And you'll know it in the bottom of your heart, which one you want. If you want to pursue this because you feel like you're taking action and you're cultivating it and you're the one making the move, that's probably for you. If you're the one that is waiting for someone else to make a move and you're not willing to put in any more work, then this is the answer for you. Let it go. Get some closure somehow. I see happiness in both outcomes. Happy friendships are made over here. Happy closure. I see happiness and joy and peace and a beautiful life. Good new things coming for you. And over here, I see success with a job well done. I see you following your path and that things will be renewed as long as you put in the work. You make the effort, you cultivate, and you don't get disappointed because something doesn't appear amazing when you expect it to, that you accept that this takes more time. And if you have the patience to cultivate that relationship, I feel you will have a second chance and you will have a union. So whatever the shoe fits for you, honey, whatever shoe fits, you put it on. Okay, and that is your reading, my loves. I hope you liked it. I hope it did something for you. If it didn't resonate, certainly look at any other videos I've posted lately and see what does. Maybe something will. Have a wonderful, beautiful, wonderful night. I will be back. I feel emotionally drained lately, guys. I just don't have it in me to do personals tonight right now. I'm so drained. I just can't. I feel like I can barely walk. I don't know, guys. I feel, I just don't feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me recovering. So please wait for me. Wait for me for tomorrow. I do need to rest. I'm probably going to go to bed early. If the kids will go to bed early with me, that would be so great. But I have to go order them pizza. It's only dinner time and I'm ready for bed. It's ridiculous. And I still have to pack. I'm moving in 2 weeks, guys. Can you believe it? Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I'm not going to miss a beat. I'm not going to miss a reading. I'm still going to do it. Even if I have to do it on the carpet with nothing, I will do my reading. I can't stay away from you guys anyways. I love you and I miss you too much. And I love doing the cards. Like, I just can't stay away. But I am so excited for this new office. I've never in my life had an office. I am 36 years old. Never had an office ever in my life. My own office. I'm so happy. It's going to feel so good. So I'm excited. You're going to see a whole amazing new setup. My brother's gonna help me get better visuals. He's apparently a tech god. So yeah, he's the one that did the photography for my new oracle cards. So he's awesome. And he's like, sis, I'm gonna help you get better vision, better, you know, staging for your cards, better lighting, and it's gonna be awesome. So I'm really excited. I'll probably be recording more videos at that time just so we can have some cool ones. So I'm excited about that. I'll always do lives every day, but I'll have a really good recorded system going. So I'm excited. Yeah. So if you guys haven't ordered my new oracles, please do. I've already ordered mine. It should be here. Let's see, what's today? So it should be here by the 29th, no later. Hopefully the 25th. Okay, but the 29th will be the latest, I think. So I'm really excited for that. And if it comes later, it comes later. They always run a little late for me on those orders, but I just ordered one deck, and so it's for me. I want to see how it comes out. It will be the first deck, and you guys will get to see how big they are and how nice, and the pictures. And if you guys have any ideas on how to make books for oracle cards with certain printing companies, please feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll check out those websites. Because I've looked through a lot of them this past week, and I just couldn't find one that was reasonably priced for the amount I need to order in bulk. So I don't know what avenue I'm going to take, but I'm definitely looking at a printer that would print a nice little booklet. So I'm looking forward to that, and I will be doing that this week. I'll be ordering some kind of a booklet. I already have all my Oracle meanings done in the computer. I just have to print them somewhere so I can read them. So we'll see how that's going to print out. We'll see how that's going to go, but I will get a booklet. Okay? You would write if you could. Yeah, it's nice. It's a really nice Oracle. It's not super long. I actually wrote it a lot like this book, to where you have the essential meaning. This is Colette Baron Reed's. But see, she has the essential meaning, and then she has a big Oracle message. I really didn't want that, you know, because it's kind of in the essential meaning, but I did want to involve a relationship message, and I did want to involve a career message for the deck. And then I wanted to have a reversal, you know, like a protection message here, just a small little reversal, no bigger than that, you know, just a couple sentences about what it would mean for the reversal. But I do want to have that in my book, so I do need a nice little book. So that way I can have a printout just like this of the picture of the card in black and white, the title, the number, and, you know, the message. And so that's what I'm going to be printing. So I just have to find out who would print a nice little book like this. I'm sure there's someone. Of course, this is Hay House. I mean, they print hundreds of thousands of these daily, so, you know, they've got it made. But finding a little private company to print, you know, 25 at a time is a little bit tougher. A little bit tougher, but I am looking. And you'll be happy to know, you know that Make Playing Cards company I told you about? I ordered my tarot through them. It's a good company. They do charge kind of an arm and a leg for the gilding and the gloss and the kind of, you know, nice cardstock that I order. And I like the way they make cards. My cards came out really beautiful. I have zero complaints with the way the cards came out. I've done all my cards through that company. I've made these bubble oracles through that company, which I love. These are not gilded, you know, but they're nice cardstock quality, Superior Smooth. And of course I made my tarot, as you guys know, with that company. And look at the quality. See, isn't that nice? You can see all the roses. That's beautiful. And I have my little SS down there for my name. It's shiny, it's glossy. The gilding is wonderful. And the print quality is just gorgeous. You know, they do good work. But I will say this. These are my own pictures, of course, but their website, if you're looking to do cards, their website is terrible. It seems to be a website that multiple people use, because I saw that system on other people's websites. It was the same card system. It must be created in another language, in another country or something, because it just doesn't work well here. But the frustrating part about that is if you save your picture, say on Photoshop, and you save the sizes that it advertises on the website, when you go to print the picture on the cards, you lose some of your picture, even though the measurements are supposed to match. I guess the way they cut the cards, you lose, and it's quite a bit. If I had a border, the entire border would be missing. So it's like by the time they cut the cards, you actually lose, you know, the dimensions that they say they promote you're paying for. So that is one kind of a downfall. It's cost a lot of time to recorrect those errors because of that website. The other error is there is no phone number. You cannot call them and ask for help. You can't call them and ask them to fix something for you. You can't call and talk to someone and expect them to call you back. There is no phone communication. So you can only do it through email. And I have realized that there is a communication barrier English to whatever language they are, from whatever country they are, they do not read the English email and make sense of what they read. Their reading and comprehension don't mix. So you have to keep it very brief, like 2 sentences, very direct for them to give you an answer. If you ask them, can you please fix the gilding on this order? Here's the number. And can you tell me how much it will be to ship it back if I return it to you? Question, period. And can you please give me the address to send these back? Do you know I only got one answer out of that entire email? And it was, you don't have to send it back. Just reorder it, put it in pending, and we'll gild it and send it out to you. I still haven't heard back from them. It didn't answer my question. I can't do what they told me to do. And that's a whole nother problem. And so when you get in there to try to do what they're asking you to do, it doesn't work. Then you have to email them back and then wait for them to email you back. And I've been waiting 2 days now, and I still didn't get an answer on the gilding. And I'm just like, well, they said that it was okay and that I could send it back and they'll fix it. Now they're not giving me an address. Isn't that weird? When I asked for the address, give me your address and I'll ship back my shipment so you can gild it and send it back to me. They didn't want to give me an address, which means they must be out of the country. And so they said, actually, no, you don't need an address. Just go ahead and order it and we'll send it back out, no charge. So I'm very confused. I don't know what's going on. It sounds fishy to me at best. I may just have to end up paying another $1,000 and ordering the shipment anyways. Again, just to get the gilding, right? That's what I thought. I'm like, well, worst case scenario, I'll just order it again and sell these other ones at a lower price value. So it's frustrating for me, but I also went onto their website, and I want you to know before you make cards that it's very confusing the way the system works. You cannot make a mistake because once you finish saving your product, you cannot go back and edit it. And by edit, I mean change from gloss to matte or change from regular print to gilding. You can't change it. Once you start your little mission of making your cards, you better pick all those things first correctly and triple check it before you send it through, because they will not let you edit it. The system does not have the capability, which I think is stupid, to go see a saved project, change the title, because you should be able to change the title, but they don't even let you change the title. Can't change the title. They also can't let you go back and change your print. Maybe you want a different size. Maybe you want to change it from a 4x6 to a 5x7. Maybe you want matte to gloss. Maybe you want non-gilding to gilding. They don't give you the option to edit your project. Extremely frustrating, extremely frustrating. So you only have to keep emailing back and forth and seeing and hoping and praying that they can fix it. But again, the communication is not working. They are not speaking English. They don't understand what I'm writing, so there's problems. So now that you guys know what's been going on with my pink rose oracle caboccle, whatever you want to call it, I actually got very creative. I decided to look online and see how does gilding work. Maybe I can do it myself. There was no company in town that did cards. They didn't advertise that they put edges on cards. No company around here says they do that. But there is companies that say they do gild business cards. So I will be looking into getting a company to gild business cards and see if they will take all the decks that I already bought and just gild them for me. My only fear is they're not going to be as good quality as the ones I already got from these other people, which I really do love their gilding. You see that? It's beautiful. It's worth the money. And I'm pretty sure this is gold foil paper. And I do think there is foiling. And I bet if I go to Hobby Lobby, and I'll try it on one of my decks. If I go to Hobby Lobby and I can figure out how to foil my own cards, I bet your ass I can do it myself. And then I wouldn't have to depend on this damn company to gild my damn cards. So, I'm excited, and I am going to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow, and I'm going to see what it takes to go ahead and get the glue and the foil paper and go ahead and gild my cards. So I'm really excited. I've got 2 other options. I'm going to be looking in that tomorrow. I'm really happy. I might just gild all my damn cards, man. When I figure out how to do it, I'll just gild them all for my own home. And then I'll send them to you when I've done it myself. So that would be very cool. So I'm excited, guys. Wish me luck tomorrow. So your cards will be gilded, and even a better upgrade, I can maybe even consider doing the gilding pink. Have you seen the pink gilding or the green gilding or the hot purple gilding? I may even be able to use hot pinks and purples for the gilding on my cards, and that would be really pretty. Or I can just have gold and silver. Nothing is wrong with traditional, you know, but I can have that. But I'm going to try it out and see how it looks on one of my cards to see if it stands up to the kind of quality that they have here. And if it does, if it looks pretty damn good like this, I'll just do it myself. Yeah, gold leaf foiling. If it looks good, I'll just do it myself. But if it looks shitty, or it rubs off easy, or it's a problem, then I am going to have to keep working with this damn company to get it done. But wish me luck that I'll be able to gild it myself. It does look like gold leaf to me, in my opinion, with this deck. It does. And if you see how that looks, that does look like gold leaf. And I like it because it doesn't chip off. You know, when you get the Romance Angels, it chips off. And just my intuitive impression is I think with the Romance Angels and some of the other decks, they paint it. I think they have a gold paint. And I think that's what peels and chips off because it's paint. But I think with gold leaf foiling, since it's actually metal being bonded to the cardstock paper, I don't think it would rub off. And I think that's why I really like this company, because this this gold, it never comes off. It doesn't chip, it doesn't flake. I can shuffle it as many times as I like, and it looks beautiful. You see? It's gorgeous. I mean, it's like a mirror, and I've had this for a while. It's just beautiful. So I like that, and I don't want to change the quality of the gilding. I would never go from having this kind of gilding to shitty paint gilding ever. I would never pay for that. So anyways, I do think it's gold leaf foiling. I think that's what they did to these cards, and that's why I like it so much. You know, my deck almost doubles in price when I order gilding. It goes from, you know, 30 bucks a deck to 60 bucks real quick. Really quick when I do the gilding. It goes really fast. And then if you want the gloss, it goes up another 5 bucks, you know. And then after you pay for the shipping, you know, you're paying, you know, 80 bucks a deck. It's insane. But if you want a quality deck of cards and you're a collector and you hang on to cards, you should get quality. You should not go get investing in cheap cards that you're going to have to replace. You guys ever see those tarot card readers that, well, they have channels. They've been around for like, let's say 7 years, and they have a deck that they love, but they tell you on their channel, they say, God, I love this deck. I've had it since the beginning. It's only 7 years old, but it's all bent. You know, it's all bent like that, and it's all frayed on the sides, and it's papering out, and the print is coming off. And I mean, that's terrible. And tarot readers shouldn't have to toss out their decks. They shouldn't have to stop using them. They shouldn't have to toss them out and, you know, retire them. You should have a deck that lasts for 20, 30 years, you know, and that's what I like about my decks. They will last because I use the plastic. I use the superior cardstock. It's a thicker cardstock. It's easy to shuffle. It's not too stiff to where you can't shuffle, but it's not flimsy either, you know. And the gilding is forever. It's forever lasting. And the gloss I like because if it gets a little wet or you accidentally spill a little tea, you can wipe it off quickly and it won't damage your cards. But if you leave your cards soaking in a window pane in the rain, you bet your ass it will still damage your cards. I got one of my cards really wet, and this is gloss, but look at that. Yeah, it's pretty much ruined. I don't want to use it. It's not straight at all. It's all damaged from the water. So it's sad. It's definitely a deck I don't want to use. So never get them soaking wet because this got soaked, like drenched. I accidentally left it on a windowsill and it got ruined. So yeah, if they get soaked, they will damage, but any little drip or something you can just wipe off, and that's what I like about them. So that being said, yeah, I have a plastic box, and I'll show you what it's pretty big. I got them ordered today. Let me see if I can find a size. Yeah, it's about this big. The box is this big. It's plastic. It's just like a container to keep photo albums in, 4x6 photo albums. So it's a plastic bin, like a plastic little Tupperware kind of container. It clips shut. And I have all the chakra colors. I got the whole rainbow of colors. So I have pink, I have orange, I have red, I have blue, I have purple, I have all that. I got all the colors. So if you do order my Spirit Speaks oracles, just type in the comments or in an email what color you want so I can give you the box that has the color you like. Okay? But it's very big. You see that? That's how big my oracles are going to be. So it's very big. Look at the tiny tarot, how it fits in there. So you can see the difference. That's a regular tarot. And the cards are actually going to probably be, let me find the actual size. This size. And this is the Heal Yourself oracles. This is a 4x6 kind of photo picture. So it's going to be about this size. Maybe minus the border, but it's a pretty good size. Look at it compared to the tarot. You can see the difference there. So it's quite a bit bigger, and you see how it fits in the box. There'll be a little space, but not much, you know. This card doesn't have a lot of space, whereas the tarot would have a lot of space. And the box actually fits 100 cards per box, and my oracles are actually 88. So you have 88 oracle cards in your little box, and I wanted to leave some room so when I put my little booklet, you guys can have my booklet in the box too. And it might be something like this. It might, you know, depending on the printing company, it won't be as thick and awesome, maybe 2 times as thick as this. I would like something with like 50 pages so I could do a front and back. And so that's kind of how my booklet's going to be. It's going to have information and the picture. And so you're going to have a book like this inside your box with your cards. So it will be really nice. And that's how your oracle set will come. And I am going to get you some rocks, some gemstones, maybe some crystal or some jasper, or some good stuff that I find in the creeks and in the rivers and in the mountains just hiking. I'll find some nice rocks that are from the Rocky Mountains that I can stick in your package so you can charge your deck with the actual rock from where the pictures were taken, where they came from. So you can connect with the pictures even more and really connect to nature. Because why I made these decks is I wanted Spirit to speak to you. I wanted you to look at these pictures and have it give you a message just by how it looks. Before you even read my little message on the bottom, just what that looks like to you. You know, like an ink blot test. You've seen those ink blots. They see all different kinds of black spots and everyone sees something different. Well, I want these decks to be where you can see something different. You take whatever message you want. I want your intuition to run wild with my deck. But also if you need help, you know, you'll have the words at the bottom. And so the words, that you guys have seen it, but basically I have a word and then I have a sentence below it for the meaning. And that's how my oracles are going to be. So even if you don't read the book, like say you pull out 4 or 5 oracle cards with your reading for yourself or for other people, and it gives you a message, you already know. You don't have to guess. You don't have to guess what the card would be. You know what the message is, you know, and you don't have to read. But if you want to read to get a deeper message, you can read and kind of see where I was going with it. See what was going on in my mind when I saw that picture. But I also want you to do your own, you know, do your own and see what you pick up. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you are interested in ordering any of my decks, please go to jks1111.com. Go to the top left corner, there's 3 lines, click that, go to tarot cards, and then you'll have PayPal, and it will give you a list of the decks that I have. I currently have the True Love Oracles, which are actually in my house, and I can ship to you anytime you order them. Just let me know, and you can have these little oracles to add to your collection. Okay? I also have my Rose Tarot, which is available. Quick shipping. I do orders of 25 or more for pre-order. Once I get 25, I order the box. So these are really nice. This is definitely a collector's piece. You're never going to find pictures like that. They were all privately made pictures. So they're really, really cool. Yeah, all photoshopped. They're really cool. Really good images. I made my own wands. I made my own cups. I made my own pentacles. Look at that pentacle. It's the tree of life. And that's the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like real gold. It kind of glistens like gold. So yeah, the tree of life, that just speaks wonders, just seeing the pentacle. And you know it's about being grounded. You know it's about creation. You know it's got purpose. You know that it's part of the divine and how Mother Earth contributes to whatever comes out of these pentacles, and how it's about being physical, and how it can be connected to your DNA and your makeup and your thoughts. And you can really go far with these cards, these messages. Page of, you know what I mean? So anyways, I've got that. I also have my pink rose oracles.
Superman! For me, the well!
Okay.
Do it on the well for me.
Yeah, okay. So those, we're waiting. There's a hold off. If you want to pre-order them, you can. But if you're a new order, one that I haven't gotten already, then you might need to wait 2 months. Everyone else that ordered these, their box is already ordered and they're getting it first as soon as possible. But if you wanted to order that one for the future, that specific one, the Love Oracles, the pink rose, will be available in about 2 months for new orders.
What's my doing?
Okay.
And
Superman.
hey,
Okay, so you've got those.
where's my cape?
And so there's 3 of them there.
Where's my cape?
I don't know, we've been missing your cape for ages. So you've got 3 of those there, and
Cape.
you're gonna be surprised. It's not even on my website yet. I'm gonna wait till you see them. But I have a surprise deck for you, and it's cheap. It's not gonna be expensive like the others. It may be $77 actually, but it's so cool. You guys, you're gonna be surprised. I don't even want to tell you. I feel like I'm spilling the beans. But I ordered it now with my new Spirit Speaks Oracle, which is available. So please check the Spirit Speaks one. It's the big new oracle I'm promoting. It's ready for pre-order on my website, jks1111.com. Please order the Spirit Speaks. I've only had 3 orders. I would like 25, so I can just order a box, okay? But please order that one. But I have a Divine Masculine Messages. It's awesome. It's got this big rainbow titanium gemstone cover So the way I covered it, it's like from a stone like this. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? So the whole back of the card, and my Spirit Speaks oracles, by the way, the whole back of the card is like this gemstone. It's got a picture of this titanium kind of gemstone. And that's on my Spirit Speaks oracle. So please go there and order the Spirit Speaks oracle. You will love it. But on my Divine Masculine deck, it has this back. And then the front also has this. It also has this look. So it's got all these little gemstone peaks in the whole card. It's all like that gemstone on the whole card, if you guys can see. So it's just full of that. And on top of that beautiful look, I have white writing, which is clear messages. A lot like the Universe Speaks oracle. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Universe Speaks. But it's a lot like that. And it's just very bright white clear messages on that beautiful pattern. It's amazing. And so they're all messages from your Divine Masculine. And so if you're going to want to look into what's going on with your Divine Masculine, you can just pull out those cards and get additional messages, kind of like how these are, onto your stories, so you can kind of see where their emotions and thoughts are going. So it's really cool. It has about as many cards. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, it's about as many cards as this. Actually, it might be more. It's 80 cards. So it's 80. No, it's 54. It wasn't 80, my bad. This is 78 cards. That's fat. This new Divine Masculine one is 54 cards. 54 cards. And basically, it's like this. It's as thick as this. These are the Twin Flame messages by Mystic Moon. Okay. Now, she doesn't have gloss. She has matte and I'm assuming like regular print. So this, you can kind of tell how it gets a little bit more damaged than a gloss. And see how the ends get a little bit messed up there after some time. Of course, I don't do that. So the kind that I order is gloss. And so it's not going to be like that. It's going to be shiny. You can wipe it down and keep it clean. It's durable. And it will have, it doesn't have gilding. I went ahead and did not order gilding. Otherwise, it would have made that price of the cards go up. And I didn't want to charge you guys a lot. My other decks are pretty expensive, and I'm sorry, but I have to have them priced like that so I could pay for the photographer, the editing, the shipping, and the printing, and get something for it as well. If I just charged you guys for just what it cost, it would probably still be a little bit more than you would like. But that would just cover the cost, and it wouldn't help me any. So I have to keep those at that price. But when I can spit out a deck that is a reasonable price, that includes shipping for you, and is nice, those are the decks that you want to get. Those are the decks that people can really afford. And so that one's going to be Divine Masculine Messages. It's not going to be gilded, but it's going to be tarot size. So it's going to be a nice tarot size, pretty small. It's going to have beautiful messages. It's going to have an amazing backdrop. It's going to look really fancy, really pretty, really cool. And you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Whether it's for males or females, the Divine Masculine Oracle deck is really nice to have because you want to get into their head. You want to get into their feelings. You know, there's messages that come across. And if you're learning how to use your intuition, these are good tools to have. Because when you do tarot card reading like me, when you're doing one card, you get like 100 messages. And trying to articulate all those messages from the card takes time. And that's why a lot of my readings are an hour and a half, 2 hours, because there's so many messages for each card and I have to speak on them. But it's a lot to keep in your head. And I'm a Gemini, so I can do it. I can keep a lot of these thoughts and messages in my head and compartmentalize them and dish them out when need be. and I'm pretty good at talking most of the time. So it's good to make sense of, 20 cards, make sense of it and speak about it. And I can do that thanks to the Gemini in me. But there are some people that don't have the Gemini in them, and they're straight Taurus, or they're straight Virgo, or they're straight, something. Maybe they're Scorpio, Taurus, or whatever. They need help to put it out in words, right? It's one thing to feel messages from a card and go, I know what this means. But to be able to articulate that to your client or your friend or even yourself can be really hard. And so it's good to have those messages that have words on them, like these, that can tell you what that person's feeling from someone that's intuitive and can pick up on others' emotions and express them in written form or verbally, because not everyone can do that. So it's nice to have that help when you're getting an image or a picture to help you with your reading. So anyways, the Divine Masculine messages, you'll love them. It's an amazing, back of the card. This is pretty, right? This is pretty. This is damn cool, and I really love this back of this card. But mine's so hot, guys. It's so hot. It's crystals. It's rainbows. It's pretty. It's just pretty. So, okay, it's just pretty. I always have to have pretty things. As you guys know, I like to have colors on my decks that pop, and a lot of those colors are going to be like that, but in gloss. And, look at how I like the back of my cards, all colorful. I don't have any non-colorful cards, guys. So, anyways, if you're interested, please go there. Order what you like. And through the month of February, if you order, my new Oracle cards, I will do a reading for you live. And you'll be able to get cards read for you. So it's really great. And also, and adding to that, you will also get 3-month subscription to my website. So it's really worth it. If you haven't ordered the Spirit Speaks Oracle, please go ahead and go there and order it, pre-order it. I would love to get 25 orders so I can order the box and you guys can have them and really use them, and it'd be really great. So you will see them. If you're nervous to buy things before you actually see them, look at my thumbnail. I posted a picture of one of my cards on my thumbnail. I'm going to try to post multiple cards on my thumbnail so you can kind of see what the cards look like. Keep in mind they are big, and keep in mind it comes with a book. Keep in mind all the good things that come with it, the reading and the membership. And know that you support this channel, because really I don't make a whole lot of money just posting videos. These things help me to be able to do this. Otherwise I'd be too busy of a mom. I wouldn't have time. So if you guys like these messages and you can contribute in some way, even on a smaller deck, go ahead and order and contribute, and I'd be so appreciative of you. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. It's gonna be fine. And like and subscribe if you haven't.
And turn on notifications, that way you never miss a video.
And you heard Danny, my awesome man who always has the awesome words. Thank you. I do forget about that. Oh, and please check out my merch on your way out. If you can't afford a deck because they're expensive for you, maybe you can afford a t-shirt. Maybe you can afford a sticker. Maybe you can afford a blanket or a towel, or maybe you can afford a coffee mug. And go there and support this channel. I would love to see your name. I'll give you a shout out when I see your name. You can go there to teespring.com, but I don't like going through them because I have like 2 shops and it's hard to find everything, so don't go on the Teespring or on the bottom here. But go to my website, jks1111.com, and go to products, and you'll be able to see all the different kinds of cool things I have for merch. I have things for each element, fire, water, and all that. I have Twin Flame merch. I have soulmate merch. I have spiritual, just chill vibe merch. I have not F it, smudge it merch. Don't F it, smudge it, okay? I have JKS merch, where it just has my logo. I got a lot of cool stuff. And one of my favorite things from my merch is the tote bags. And they're not tan, they're not cream. I hate when they have a little ad here and it shows that my little totes are like cream colored, because they're not. The actual tote on my website is white. So it's a white bag, and it has an amazing logo in the front for your sign, your zodiac, your twin, you know, whatever you want on there, whether you're an earth queen or an earth king, a water queen or a water king, or you just want to promote that you're a Scorpio or you're a Sag or you're a Cancerian. All that stuff's there, and you can have your tote. And on the back of the tote, it has a saying for that zodiac sign, something that contributes to being a Cancerian or being a Sagittarius or being an Aries. There's a little quote that kind of goes with you, you know? So that's kind of fun to have your own personal little tote. And I like that because a lot of us tarot readers, we do what? We travel, we have meet and greets, we go to our family and friends' houses, and we do tarot card readings for them. And it's nice to be able to pack up your cards in the tote bag, pack up some gemstones carefully, your little altar sets, and go somewhere to do it. I know you guys all do it. Don't act like you don't. If you love tarot like I do, I already know you do it. So the tote bag is awesome, and you should totally get one. It's very reasonably priced, and it ships very quickly.
And who wants to see a live stream within a live stream on my mom's channel?
Oh, brother.
It's gonna be an infinite wormhole.
No, I don't think so.
Come on.
No.
Everyone wants to see it.
No, they probably don't.
Everyone wants to see the infinite
Everybody's
screen.
seeing it already. They're already watching me live. Why do they need to see it on your phone?
Cause people like warp holes, an infinite hole that never goes down or something.
Okay, that's awesome. What? I don't know. Thank you, Danny.
Okay.
Okay,
A
hello.
live stream within a live stream.
Okay,
You
yeah,
can
there
see
we
the,
go.
You can see the infinite live stream within. Oh my god.
I hope YouTube doesn't spank me for that.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems like YouTube spanks everybody for every little thing. So I don't know.
No, not really.
I don't know. Okay, Running Bear. Well, I love you guys. That's it. I just got to promote myself, right, Danny? We got to promote ourselves. This is a
Yep.
business.
Yep.
It's also my passion. And to be honest, if you love to create things, you should. Do what I do. I would love to purchase some of your decks. If you guys have decks, I'd be interested to see how those come out and see into your minds of creativity and see what you have to bust out on paper, guys. We're a collective. We're a family. We should support each other. So that being said, just let me know what's up. Please go on there and order. I love you guys. Just keep swimming, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.